Hello, 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 everybody. I hope that you're having a fantastic morning. I told you guys on Saturday, I'm going to sleep in. But you know what? I'm just so used to getting up this time. It's like my body has its own clock. So what we're going to do, we are going to go ahead and get right into the discussion on at hand because it's time for morning motivations with CTR Media Network, sponsored by CTR Cares, which is a non-profit organization that was created to connect community with resources and nonprofits, and also give you information and classes and support to help you grow in this new digital age. But before we get going, before we get started on today, we want to give a shout out to our media sponsors. Yes, Swag Her Magazine is an amazing PR firm. If you are a business owner or entrepreneur and you're looking for ways to elevate your brand and provide more visibility, and you want to get that get that notoriety, go on over to swagheronline.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are currently streaming on Black Media News, and I hope I'm saying that name right. So you can hop on over there if you want to learn anything about news that's happening within the Black community. And we are streaming on multiple other platforms that are diversified, that it talks about every race, culture in a positive, uplifting way. So make sure to go check out our media sponsors because we're so happy. Because, like I said before, it really take a village to do what we do. Remember to like, follow, share, subscribe, comment so I can shout you out. I don't like just to be talking to you. I want to include you in the conversation. So when I see that you're making a comment, I do my very best to include you guys inside of this live because, baby, we are live. This is not no pre-recorded. This is not no upload. This is me live early in the morning. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and take a commercial break. And then once we come back from that commercial break, then we are going to jump right in to our morning motivation. So stay tuned. Go get you a cup of coffee, a breakfast sandwich, or something. Because listen, it's time for us to go ahead and get right on into it after this commercial break. Yes, after this commercial break, because honey, you can go ahead and eat, sip on your little coffee, little tea, whatever it is that floats your boat, because we can eat, talk, enjoy each other for this time period. So let me go ahead and play this commercial. We'll be back in about a minute. All right? All right?
Here's why you need to tune in right now. With CTR Media Network, you can transform your knowledge into a fully produced TV show. Imagine your content streaming on platforms like Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and Amazon Fire TV, reaching over 350 million households in 140 countries. We take care of everything, from managing your ready-to-go content to global distribution. And it's not just any content, it's edutainment, a perfect blend of education and entertainment that keeps viewers coming back for more. You'll join a vibrant community of thought leaders, podcasters, and educators, all sharing a passion for impactful content and global reach. Plus, with our app available on Google Play and the App Store, your show will be accessible to millions more, ready to shine on the global stage. Let's get you started. Schedule a 15-minute call with us today and turn your idea into a TV sensation. Reply to this video by saying, "I want to learn more." Don't wait, your audience is out there waiting.
All right, and just like that, yes, just like that, we are back. And welcome to Morning Motivation. This is affirmations. Today's topic, we're going to talk about affirmations that supercharge your morning. Some people they like affirmations, some people don't. I like to do a confirmation of a combination of positive affirmations as well as scriptures, because I understand the power of words, and you need to speak life. Yes, speak life into yourself, and that actually helps shape your amazing day. I see 31 people in the building. Y'all getting up out the bed, or you in bed? What are you doing? Let me know where you're tuned in from so I can shout you out. And thank you so much for being on today's live broadcast. And so, what people don't realize is that affirmation is not just some fun thing to do, some positive trending thing, even though people uh seem like it's just something that people talk about, right? You hear it all the time. Affirmations, positive Bible scriptures, yada yada yada. But there are not too many people that are explaining why positive affirmations, and why having scriptures, if you are a person who believe in God, why it works. Okay? The reason why it works is because it is the confirmation of whatever it is that you want to become. When you think about what God name means, it means that he causes to become. So in that perspective, when you are speaking positivity in your life, when you are speaking positivity, it actually helps reshape your brain, reset your brain, and it actually starts you on a path to be able to achieve or be able to have whatever it is that you're positively saying. Have you ever had someone say something to you and you repeated it? And you're not, I mean, just a casual conversation. And then guess what? At the end of the day, or sometime in your life, you notice that it actually happened, because words hold power. So I have certain Bible scriptures that I lean on to for different things, right? And I also have positive affirmations that I lean on to as well. So affirmations, like I said, are just not something just to feel good, like a quote or something. They reshape your neural pathways. They're the prime reason how you can switch your brain from a negative state to a positive state, and also shift your brain from a lack of success to a phenomenal powerhouse of success. Because actually, there's research that shows that self affirmation practices enhance your problem solving skills when you're under stress or when you need a boost of confidence. So when I tell you that I am capable, calm, and focused, guess what? My brain is going into action to make the words that I said out of my mouth to become a reality. When I say I am capable, when I say I am calm, I am focused, all of those words come into fruition as you are working throughout your day, because it's literally realigning your brain, your thoughts with your belief that you are truly capable, calm, and focused. So today I'm going to give you 7 morning affirmations that you can use if you are an entrepreneur, because many times we go through many ups and downs and all this twists and turns. I compare entrepreneurship like a roller coaster. It has a definite start and a definite end, but the in between is the part that's inconsistent, that can throw you in, out, twists and turns, right? But ultimately, if you keep working on it, you're going to reach the finish line. It is a end, right? And you're going to make it to the end if you keep going. So that's how I describe entrepreneurship, and even relationships with people. You're gonna have an end, but it's not gonna always be perfect. It's gonna have its twists, turns, ups and downs. But if you keep on working at it, keep building, keep growing, uh you will reach your destination. Okay, just like if you're using that good old GPS, it'll help you find your destination. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and give you those seven, yes, 7 affirmations, morning affirmations, if you are an entrepreneur. Number one, I attract success by being my authentic self. Whew, I attract success by being my authentic self. And why did I choose this affirmation? Because so many entrepreneurs are going with the terrible slogan or phrase that people have gurus have said for years. Fake it till you make it. That is the worst advice in the face of history. And I have been guilty of saying that too. So I'm not going to act like, oh, I was above that. Because I used to say it too. Because all the successful people that I thought were successful, they say, you got to fake it till you make it. Let me tell you something. That is foolishness. You need to stop faking it till you make it. Hey, Latrell, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. That is one of our CTR riders be showing up every morning, every morning. You know what? Like I told you, when individuals show up all the time and we recognize your name, listen, you come a part of the official family. You're not just a person in our virtual audience. You become part of our CTR Media Network fam because you take the time to show up every day for us. We showing up every day for you. We appreciate you. So thank you, Latrell Jackson, for coming in on today and saying, hey, happy day. So when you say the first affirmation, I attract success by being my authentic self, what are you telling your brain? What are you telling your brain? You're saying, number one, the goal is for today, I want to attract success. So whatever success means to you, you want to attract that in your life. The second thing is you want to be your authentic self. Because many times as entrepreneurs, we feel like if we haven't made that particular goal that we want to make, that we're we're not good enough being your authentic self. You have to be somebody else. You have to impersonate. You have to have that, what do they call that personality? Imposter syndrome, in order for you to be able to have people come along with your vision. And that is not true. We have another person saying, good morning. Uh-oh, we got a podcast in the building. We got Speak Up Sis podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Thank you for tuning in. And so the key is be your authentic self, and you can attract success, okay? You don't have to switch, fake it till you make it. You don't have to try to be somebody else. You be yourself. And there are people that are going to be attracted to your real, authentic self, the good, the bad, and everything in between. The struggles, the challenges, and all the successes. They're going to want to be within your midst because they see something inside of you that reflects them of how they are or what they want to become. Okay? Or what they want to become. Everybody always have different people that follow and support them during the different phases of their life or different phases or different levels of entrepreneurship. The people that followed me 11 years ago, even though most of them still follow me, but I was at a different place 11 years ago versus where I'm at today. And I attracted more people based upon the current level and the activities that I'm doing now. So even though someone knew me from the beginning when I first started off with my first product, and now they see me grow it all the way to media, because I have some people that be on me way before I ever became Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. I'm talking about Coach Tina. Before I was even a coach, I was just a mom on a mission. Okay? A mom on a mission. Yes, this is so true. Thank you for coming and Speak Up Sis podcast. Y'all know this is a podcaster now. So y'all go ahead and make sure you go over there and you listen to what she got going on over there on Speak Up Sis podcast. So the next affirmation is I am disciplined and focused. One of the main issues, problems that entrepreneurs have is having discipline and staying focused because we're easily distracted by the noise around us and by what is going on, especially if you may feel like somebody else is doing better than you. Uh-huh. Speak the truth. Shame the devil. Speak the truth. Speak the truth now. Shame the devil. If some of you out there, because I used to be one of them, that you, no matter how much you do, no matter how many successes you have, you're always looking to the left and the right, seeing what other people doing, and based upon what you see them doing, you feel like you less than of, and you are not good enough. You're not working hard enough because you're not at the exact same level or having the exact same of accolades or whatever it is that you see them doing, you feel like something's wrong with you. Let me tell you something. You don't know how long that person had to work behind the scenes. You don't know what they had to go through. You don't know what they had to sacrifice to have everything that you see that they have. And maybe what they was willing to do or what they was willing to sacrifice, you're not going to do it, which therefore going to make your path look, feel, and grow differently. What I do now is that I put blinders on. I put blinders on. You know, have you ever seen a horse that have the blinders on? Why do you think that people put blinders on horses that are racing in a race, in a derby? Because they do not want the horse to see what's going on the side of them. You as a human being need to stop using your peripheral vision. For those of you who don't know what peripheral vision is, that's the ability to be able to look straight and see the sides of you, what's going on the left and the right, even though you have your head straight ahead. Now, having your peripheral vision is good at certain points, but it's not good to use it to I would say measure yourself on other people, on what they're doing, even if y'all in the same industry, because you're two different people, two different paths, different audiences, different struggles and challenges, different idea of what success is. So why are you comparing yourself? So you need to be disciplined enough to be laser focused, to put those blinders on, to be happy for the people who are reaching levels that you may want to achieve, because you know eventually if you keep going, you will make it. So I put blinders on and I am disciplined and I am focused. It's the distractions that get you down, the procrastination. Okay. So if you stay focused, you stay disciplined, you will have what you want. The next affirmation: my creativity flows effortlessly today. Why did I choose that? Speak Up Sis podcast said that's good. Learn to turn off your peripheral vision when necessary. Yes, you have to, because you'll ring yourself in the ground. The next one, number 3, is my creativity flows effortlessly today. Why did I choose that? Because as entrepreneurs, most of us are also creatives. We have all these innovative ideas. We have all these things that we want to do. But sometimes, if you are a creative, your idea does not flow like you want it to flow. Sometimes you reach a crossroad, or sometimes you reach a block where you feel like, I can't go any further. I can't get this idea to get past this particular concept. I can't get this particular graphic or this particular podcast episode or this TV show or this new product design. Like, oh my God, like my brain is at a standstill. So before you even get to that point, you need to be telling yourself that my creativity flows effortlessly, meaning that it's not even going to take a lot of effort for your creativity to flow. Okay, it's going to be effort. It's going to take little effort on your part. Every time your mind is set to do something creative, it's just going to flow like the water. It's going to flow like a river. It's going to flow. No problems. It's just going to flow. You have to tell yourself that. And then as you tell yourself that, it will happen. I remember every time I turn around and I get to have to do anything techie, working on the back end or implementing a new process dealing with podcasting or TV. I mean, every time I would go through the most aggravation. Anytime I got to set up a new process, anytime we got to bring in a team, like we will have problems that no one else had, difficulties that no one else had. It was such a pattern that I would literally go into a meeting when I'm collaborating with another person and say, listen, whatever it is that you want to do, usually it's going to take a little extra time to do it. I don't know what it is, but it seems like we get the glitches, we get this and that and that and that. Then I start thinking to myself, I said, wait a minute. I'm submitting to this issue. Just because it's happened consistently, that means I need to go back, rethink why this is happening. And I realized it's still with me because automatically, when we had to do a new process, some new coding or anything, I do not like coding. Even though I know how to do it, went to school for it, I do not like coding and new building out new processes because as a CEO, I make it my business to know how to do every single piece of my business, even though I hire people to do the other stuff. Uh, I make sure that I know how to do everything from the lower entry level positions all the way up to the C suite. Why? Is because that is how I discipline myself that I, Dr. Tina Ramsey, can work every single level if I needed to, but I'm not doing it because I hire people to do stuff. But what I'm saying, that is something that I personally made sure that I do. But I also made sure or I realized that due to my lack of not wanting to do it, I came in with the wrong mindset. Therefore, I created the mess that was before me. So I said, wait a minute. I start coming in there. I was like, listen, we are coming in. We're gonna get this done. It is not gonna take no all day. It's gonna get done effortlessly. We're gonna get this thing through. We're gonna implement this thing, and it's gonna work. And we're gonna be innovative. We're gonna take this process, and we are gonna take it to the next level. We're gonna find the flaws and the kinks within this process, and we are gonna be able to help this business see how they need to troubleshoot in order to help other people because we are going to make this product better. Let me tell you, I don't have any more trouble when we are implementing new programs, processes, and coding and whatever it is that we're doing that I don't want to do because I changed my mindset. I refuse to let inadequacy be in my environment. I refuse. I'm not going to let that take my peace. What we're not gonna do is waste time. So I made sure that I'd be like, okay, my creativity is gonna flow. We're not gonna have any issues on this. It's gonna work seamlessly. We are gonna get this done and we are going to make this product better. Okay. She said, we do not submit to the negative thoughts. Yes. And she is clapping. That's what I said, and that's what I do. The next one is obstacles or opportunity to grow. Obstacles or opportunities to grow. Many times as entrepreneurs, we look at obstacles, challenges, struggles as something that is bad. Okay? Because we're trained that if it's a challenge, if it's a struggle, if it's an obstacle, is it something that you have to overcome, then it is something either wrong with you or it's something that is bad. I need you to flip your mindset because obstacles, challenges, and struggles are just an opportunity for you to grow. It is an opportunity for you to create the blueprint to help solve someone else's problem. It is an opportunity for you to be able to become the leader within that niche market because now you created the blueprint that you have proven that works because you have done it and now they can see that they can become and they can do because you went through it. I need you to stop looking at obstacles, challenges, and struggles as something bad. It's just an opportunity for you to grow as a person and for you to grow as an entrepreneur. I have learned way more from my failures than I ever did from going straight in and winning right the first time. Everything that you guys see that I do now, it was built on the back of failure first. Everything that you have grown to love about me, whether it's dealing with my TV show, my podcast, my books, me speaking on stages, whatever it is that you see that I do, modeling for boutiques, all of that came on the back of failure before I reached that particular level of success. Before you took it seriously and saw like, wow, before I got that wow moment from you guys, oh man, she is killing. Wait, she doing the thing. Before I got to that, it was, oh my goodness, look at this. Man, I don't even know if I want to do this. Like, it was on the back of failure. It was literally on the back of failure. Every single thing that I have ever had a major breakthrough on, I failed first. Sometimes more than one time. Sometimes I had to start all over again. Sometimes some things that I did, it was not fixable. I had to lose everything twice. I'm talking about broke, baby. Broke and busted. Broke and busted, honey. We like to say book busy and blessed, but I was broke, busted, and a mess. Yes, I was. But only thing you see is all the awards, all the accolades, all the different whatever. You don't see all that mess I had to go through in order to get there. You don't see all the times I had to look at my bank account, not at a zero. Baby, that thing was minus, going backwards. Minus so many dollars. It was subtract. Listen, lost everything twice before the third time it worked. Had to start all over multiple times before I finally got it. Had to let go of some businesses that I love in order to keep my peace because it was terrible partnerships. But I tell you what, I learned so much and learned what not to do, what not to partner with, who not to work with. Okay? And I learned how far you let people to work within your business. Not all people, just some people. I learned the warning signs of how to partner well because I went through some things. Okay? I'm not speaking from some book I read. Honey, I am speaking from real life. How about that? And I'm not speaking from no fairy tale. Sometimes it was a nightmare. When you roll over and you got kids and you married, you got a husband, and you trying to build a dream that nobody else can see, and then you get these promises, and you just can see it, and then you work towards it and think you're doing the right thing, and then you lose it all, and you have to save face. You lose it all, and then you turn around and then you lose it all again. Because you think you got it after you lose it the first time. You think you should have it. You don't know the pitfall. No, I lost it again. Before I got to number three, what you seeing right now, it was a lot of challenges, struggles, obstacles. But now I am grateful for those because that is what set me apart. That is the reason why, first of all, it was God that helped me. Second of all, it was those obstacles, challenges, and struggles that have me so strong and resilient now and have me built up that layer of discernment and wisdom that I did not have before. It's certain things that I will not tolerate. It's certain boundaries that I will not cross. It's certain boundaries that I will not allow anyone else to cross. It's certain partnerships that I automatically know that's a red flag. But I had to learn by going through so that I can overcome, so that I can give you the blueprint, so that whatever you want to do, you can understand what it is and what it isn't. So hopefully you won't have to go through some of the stuff I went through, but you will have to go through some stuff because every entrepreneur is going to go through stuff. All right. Yes, honey. Yes, I was broke, busted, and a mess. Yes, yes, yes. Latrell said, ain't that part of success? Yes, it's part of success. But you know what, Latrell? A lot of people don't want to go through, I call it the birth pains of success. They want to go ahead and birth that business, birth that success, but they don't want to birth it with pain. They want to skip over the process. And in success, you can't skip the process. I tell people you cannot take the escalator on the path to success. You have to take the steps. Let me say that again. If on the path to success, you cannot take the escalator. You have to take the steps to success. There is no way around it. And if you try to skip steps and stuff, you're going to be dragged right on back to that step that you did not do right. You might still be going forward, but eventually you're going to hit a snag where it's going to pull you all the way back to that step that you try to skip or try to gloss over or try to think you smart enough to work to brush all through. It's going to pull you right on back. And I tell people every day, it's more easier to do it right the first time than to have to come back and do a cleanup job of something that you're supposed to have done years ago that you didn't know or you knew and then you did not do it. It's better to do it right the first time. So the fourth affirmation is obstacles are, no, the fifth one, we already did obstacles. I have everything I need to succeed. Why is this affirmation important? I have everything I need to succeed. The reason why it's important for you to tell yourself this is because many times as entrepreneurs, you feel that your success is on the other side of what somebody else can offer you. It, let me explain that. If she or he would just put me on, if they would just invite me to their event, if they would just put me on their stage, if they would just put me in a book, if I could just get on that podcast or TV show, if I could just get in that magazine, if I could just get that grant, if I could just get that deal, if I could just get that loan, if I could just get this opportunity, then I will be successful. Listen, you don't need anyone or anything outside of you. Everything else that is outside of you is an add-on to who you are and what you're already doing. And if you are having the mindset that everything, in order for you to have success, is on the other side of what somebody else can offer you, then you already lost. I need you to understand on this day that everything that you need right now in order to reach that next goal that you have everything that you need inside of you in order to attain whatever level of success you want. It starts with you, not Tina, Dr. Tina. It don't start with, someone else. It starts with you, within you, the belief, to being able to see the vision, be able to make it plain, to be able to say, okay, this is my vision. This is what I want to do. This is what I am going to do. And then you start working through. Now, on that process, you might want to collab or work with somebody else, or you may want to have that grant. But guess what? You don't have to have it, because I guarantee if you think about it hard enough, you can build out something that will help you make the capital in order to do what you need to do. I have been doing it for years. I'm gonna tell you a personal experience. I was under the impression that LLCs, business for profit, could not get grants. Hey, many people shocked when I tell them that. I said, well, I just thought, I only hear people talking about nonprofits getting grants. I ain't never heard nobody talking about a business for profit can get grants. So I've been out here, what they call bootstrapping, for years. With God's help, we will make it happen. You hear what I'm saying? We need $5,000. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do this right here. I'm going to start talking with people. I'm going to do this product. I'm going to teach this class, this webinar, because I know people want me to come and teach this. They want me to come speak at this event. I'm going to charge this price because we will have that $5,000 so that we can do or implement this new process. I will go out there and make it happen with God's help. Now, I didn't know it's some whole group of grantors and investors that look for bootstrap companies, that look for LLCs in order to give them money based upon their projections and their plan and their process. I didn't know. Okay. And so I just kept working. Now that I know, I am applying myself, on certain things. But listen, I'm just telling you that I believe and I know that everything that I need, whether it's my business, personal life, I already have everything within me. I'm already capable. I already have the knowledge. And if I don't have all the knowledge, I have the ability to be able to go find the knowledge or be able to invest in order to have the knowledge, but based upon somebody else already knowing. Because I do believe in this season, don't waste your time trying to Google everything, trying to YouTube university everything. If you want to get to your point A to point B quicker, faster, and safer, find somebody that already have the blueprint, they have a proven track record of success, and you pay them. Because 9 times out of 10, that information ain't free. Pay them. I have gotten way faster, quicker by paying somebody that is capable, that have the information, that help me get to from point A and cross over B because they already helped me get those steps more quicker and faster. Because I understand that everything that I need is already inside of me. And I know when to reach out for certain things that I don't have. Okay? Let's see. We got Curtis in the building. We have Blessings in the building. Hey, hello. We have hashtag live Curtis Ramsey, Speak Up Sis podcast. I just spoke this to myself. I have everything I need to succeed. Yes, yes, yes. Speak it, speak it, speak it. It will come true. Mr. Ace, that's one of our CTR riders over there in the YouTube streets. He said, I apparently skipped the steps and did the rope climb instead. Listen, for those of you who've been following us for a while, you know Mr. H, he always got to give us that little comedy relief, okay? Mr. H is all right with us. We love ourselves some Mr. H. Okay. And Speak Up Sis podcast said, we sure can, LL. I surely have received grant money. Yes, LLCs, you can definitely receive money for a business for profit. I didn't know that, but when I was in the right environment where the right information was being shared, that was the way I found out about it. And I was like, whoa. And so now I'm wondering, like, how many other business for profit didn't know that? So guess what I do? I don't gatekeep. I'm going telling, I'm like, listen, let me tell you something, LLC entrepreneurs, business for profits. You can get a grant. You can get a grant. Get your paperwork and everything in order, your financials, and you can get a grant. And they're like, what? I was like, uh-huh. I was like, what too? And so we have been able to get some as well from being a business for profit. So that's why I'm telling you, it definitely is out there. Okay, the next one, number 6, is today I take bold steps towards my goals. The sixth affirmation is today I take bold steps towards my goals. Sometimes it's the fear of, you know what you need to do, you know what's on the agenda, what you have to do, but due to past experience or not having any experience in that particular arena at all, we allow fear to creep in and paralyze us. So, therefore, we do not make that bold action step. We do not move forward because we're scared. We have fear. We have doubt. We have the idea of the unknown. What if? I tell everybody one of the two words that you put in a sentence that says what if, those are the most powerful statement in the world, because it's so many people that allow that one phrase what if stop them from living out their true purpose. What if? What if? What if? Let me tell you something. Stop looking at what if in a negative way. What if you're successful? What if all your biggest dreams come true? What if you're the most successful person in your family? What if you are the one to break the generational curses in your family? What if you're the one to break the generational curses of finance, mental health, and all that? What if you're the one to bring your family together? What if you're the one to be able to be a champion, impactful person to change the world? What if you're the person that is put on this earth to change the world in such a historic way that you become a public figure in the history books from here on out? Stop saying, what if it don't work out? What if I can't? What if I fail? What if people laugh? What if people jump? No! Flip that negative phrase. What if you get everything your heart desires and more? How about that? How about that? Okay? Because today, you're going to take bold steps towards your goals. How about that? The last affirmation for today, because I actually went over 7 morning affirmations for entrepreneurs. Now we're on the seventh one, and don't worry, I'm gonna do a quick run through of all seven after I finish this number seven. Number seven is, I am grateful for the progress I make every day. I am grateful for the progress I make every day. Many times we have these long, enormous to-do lists. And if you're a person that like lists like me, you can end up dumping out 20, 30 different things you need to do. Now, you know good and well, you ain't gonna get through no 20, 30 items in no one day. But yet you put yourself on this high level of expectations that is unrealistic. And when you don't check off everything on the list, you feel like you being lazy, you feel like you failing. Let me tell you something. I need you to stop looking at the long list of what you don't have checked off and look at what you do have checked off and celebrate the progress that you made for that day. Some days you only going to be able to get through one task of your list of 20 or 30 or 10. Let me say that again. Sometimes you're going to have a list of 10, 20, 30 things, and you're only going to be able to get through one task for that day. Now, should you say that that whole day is a failure? Most people would. But let me tell you, that is not. Because guess what? You're one step closer to the end goal than you were yesterday. Sometimes that is all you can do within the capacity that you have. You have outstretched, oversourced yourself so much that you cannot even make it past one. But at least you made that one. Celebrate the small wins. I keep saying it. Celebrate the small wins. Celebrate the small wins. Because it takes the small wins in order to get the big phenomenal milestones. Without the small wins, there is no milestone. Stop shunning and looking bad on small beginnings, small goals, micro steps. It's the micro steps that get you to the full step, because without the small micro steps, there will be no big step. There will be no big idea. There will be no things that change history. It started with little ideas, little steps every single day, failing forward, and then eventually learning from, I call them life lessons. Failing forward is just learning life lessons. And then you eventually get to the big aha, the big moment, right? Think about everything in history, from the invention of the street light to the invention of the refrigerator, through the invention of the light bulb, the invention of the computer. It did not start with them starting and then going ahead and getting to the finish line. They had to work on some of this stuff, not just for no day or no month or no year. Some of these people had to work on this stuff for years before they finally had their breakthrough. Okay, for years. And I need you to understand that. Next, Blessing said, I think I have the ability to do better, just need people with a good mindset to work together. You know what? That's really the secret sauce, Blessing. That you have to be, even if you do all of this stuff, you have to make sure that you start changing your inner circle. I tell people all the time that it's a difference between the inner circle and the outer circle. The inner circle are the people who you get closer into you. And every person that's in your inner circle has different levels of the type of relationship. So you might have a person that's in your inner circle that's close to you that can call, that you talk on to the phone every day. Then you have another person that you speak to every couple of months, once a quarter. Then you have another person that you share some of your personal life with. Then you have another person that you share business only with. Then you have another person that you share everything with. But they're in your inner circle, right? These are the people that you keep close, that knows you really, really well. But then you have the outer circle. These are the people that are in your midst, and they may know some things about you. They are part of your programs. They're part of your projects. They may even work on your team. Um, but you're not letting them close, but they're close enough to be within your midst. You need to learn to identify the positions of people in your life. You should never have people in your life that is close to you that can actually, I would say, infuse their thoughts inside of you, because when you're around people, whether you want to admit it or not, they're infusing their thought processes and their ideas in you. They're sharing their thoughts, their life, their abilities, their lack of with you. That can actually be a hindrance or a blessing depending upon who it is and what they're bringing, what they're presenting. You should never have people, what my husband called joy zappers. My husband called them joy zappers. These are people that come to rob you of your joy, come to rob you of your happiness. You should never let those negative people be close to you, not in your inner circle. So if you notice that you do not have the people with the right mindset around you, and maybe you don't have the people like in your local area, what you need to do is find people virtually that have the right mindset so that you can have accountability, so that you can be filled up, because you should never pour out everything out of yourself and never have anyone that can pour back into you, because you're going to be working from an empty vessel. Okay. Trust and believe that yes, I'm pouring out to all of you guys and sharing, and so that you can, so I can help on the progress of you growing. However, I have people that pour into me. I have people that pour into me. I have to have that, because if I don't, I am going to eventually burn out, because you need someone that is going to be there for you as you are there for other people. And if you don't have that, then you'll start looking, I would say you'll start looking at your blessing or your gift as something that, oh my goodness, I can't, it's too heavy. So I need you to make a personal goal that you are going to find at least 1 to 3 people that can be your accountability, your mindset, positive mindset development people. That you know when you go there, when you talk with them, you're left feeling uplifted, upbuilt, encouraged, confident. If you know you're around people and when you leave, you feel drained, you feel confused, you feel you're not feeling hopeful, them the wrong people. And you need to shift them people further away from you, not closer to you. Okay? Let's see. We got some more comments. So let me go to the comments. Thank you guys for commenting. We got some people in there talking about 2 more days until the great white hope is back in office. You know, I just read that just to read it, but hey. I ain't talking about nothing dealing with no politics, but we do have some podcasters on CTR Media Network. The two pogs, POGS, they talk about politics all the time. So I'm sure they're gonna do an episode on it. And I'm not worried about it, because I know God got me. Whatever, no matter what president is in the seat, God's people gonna be all right regardless. So I don't let that stuff shake me up. Speak Up Sis podcast said, I am grateful for the progress I made today. Mr. H said, I had to learn to be content and party over small wins, micro steps as well. One thing that helped me accomplish bigger steps is using the Pomodoro attention management system. Okay, I'm gonna need you to have to explain that, because I never heard of that. That sounds interesting, Mr. H. Latrell says every fruit on the same tree doesn't taste the same. Now that is a true statement. He said the Pomodoro system breaks tasks down in 25-minute steps and 5-minute mental breaks. Oh, okay. So that's that. I call it block scheduling. That's what we call it in homeschooling. We call it block schedule. So 25 minutes on, and then maybe 5 to 10 minutes off, and then we start over. I actually have my timer to go off to remind me of the times to take breaks, the time to work, the time to take breaks. So that's a good process. It works for people to keep you accountable. So I'm gonna do a quick run through of those 7 affirmations for those of you who may have just came in, or you may have came in during the middle or the end. So the 7 affirmations that I use myself and that you can use as entrepreneurs is: number 1, I attract success by being my authentic self. Number 2, I am disciplined and focused. Number 3, my creativity flows effortlessly today. Number 4, obstacles or opportunities to grow. Number 5, I have everything I need to succeed. Number 6, today I take bold steps towards my goals. Number 7, I am grateful for the progress I make every day. Now, if you want to take your affirmations to the next level, I encourage you to take 5 minutes to write these affirmations down in a notebook And then every day, write down your wins. Write down some of the things that you felt was a hurdle, but you crossed over. I want you to speak this stuff out into your life. You know what? It really helped for you to look yourself and speak this stuff, looking at yourself in the mirror to take it to the next level. You can also take it to the next level with your affirmations or your Bible scriptures to record yourself reciting these affirmations. And then you listen to yourself throughout the day to instill and to motivate and to build confidence within yourself through the use of your own voice. Get that. You can also set reminders throughout the day and repeat them, whether it's a scripture, whether it's a quote that motivates you, whether it's an affirmation, to help keep you focused and help keep you motivated throughout the day. I want you to pick one affirmation today and I want you to list it, whatever it is. You can tag us to it, what you're going to use. You can write it in the comments, because I really want you guys to know how capable you are and the power of your words. You can either speak life over yourself or you can do the opposite. You can either bring yourself success or you can do the opposite. You can either win or the opposite, lose. Really, it's ultimately up to you, but we are not going to have that negative side. So we only winners over here at CTR Media Network. So if you are ready to amplify your voice and connect with like-minded entrepreneurs and creators like myself and so much more, then you just go and download the CTR Media Network app on your electronic device, your cell phone, your computer. You can even watch us on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Android TV, Apple TV. We on TV, we on all podcasting platforms, and of course, we are streaming every single day on social media because I want you to stay connected anytime, anywhere. We have amazing podcasters and live TV shows that are playing on our network that can help grow your network so that you can grow your net worth, so that you can build up. If you do not have a positive circle around you, then allow CTR Media Network podcasters and content creators and TV hosts to be your tribe on today. I want you to tap in, and download the app to start your journey with CTR Media Network, because at the end of the day, guess what? Your voice matters. Let it be heard. If you are a content creator looking to spread your message to a worldwide audience, if you're a podcaster, TV host, or content creator, we do have only 15 more slots that we are going to make available for 2025. And then we're going to close that opportunity and we are going to be moving forward with CTR because it's time to create, thrive, and redefine. Yes, innovating media, one story at a time. I am your host, Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, and this is Morning Motivations, powered by CTR Media Network and sponsored by CTR Cares Inc., which is a nonprofit organization that focuses on connecting community with resources and nonprofits to help them thrive, as well as providing resources on mindset development, teaching you how to work the digital landscape, and so much more. Check them out today at ctrcares.org and go ahead and download our app for absolutely free at ctrmedianetwork.com. We have some new episodes that are on the network right now that you have not seen. So go ahead, hop on over and look at it on today. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for just being you at the end of the day. For those of you who need that visual so you can see ctrmedianetwork.com, you can go on and look. Yeah, okay, so the thing is, Mr. H, we can let as many people as we want at a time to be on our network. But we put limits on how many people or how many new shows we're going to implement or onboard at a time. And so right now, we only going to open it up for 15 more people. 15 more shows. Now, you're going to see more than those shows. We have some channel holders that's going to have more than one show. But 15 more shows for 2025, unless God say open it up for some more. Open up for some more. But right now, 15 more people. Because we teach you at CTR Media Network. Your podcast is or your TV show is not just on our network and you just a person or a number on our network. We put personal and group mentorship and coaching inside of you. So we're teaching you how to monetize. We're helping you build out plans. We're teaching you about sponsorships. We're teaching you about mindset development. We're teaching you about the new innovations in podcasting and TV streaming. We're also helping you build out your life and your business. We're helping you with community. We're supporting you. We're listening to you. And so, therefore, we're not a regular platform or like other people. We are really a family. And therefore, we make sure that we focus on making sure that we nurture the people that is on our platform. It's not just about you streaming. We care about you as a person. And so therefore, we do a lot of things, like I said, coaching, mentorship, providing different opportunities that we do, um, networking, like it's a whole lot of things that we do. You get magazine opportunities and features, opportunities to speak on stages. Like we do the whole kit and caboodle. So we're not interested in the quantity of people. We interested in the quality of people. And that's why we do things. We do it different over here at CTR Media Network. We do it different. We do it different. We do it different because we really want everybody on our platform to win. So we're not going to overextend ourselves for the sake of somebody saying, we got 100, we got 1,000 podcasters. And but what are you doing with them? Or are they just a number? Are you actually talking with them? Are you listening to them? Are you coaching them? Are you mentoring them? Are you helping them help their dreams come true outside of TV and podcasting? Can they call you? Can they reach out? Can you support them on stuff that they're doing outside of their TV show and their podcast? See, that is what makes us different. That is what we do on CTR Media Network. It's more than just podcast and TV streaming. We are a family and we are entrepreneurs. We're content creators. Some people actually work a 9 to 5 job. So we have people that help with career. We have people that help with social media, marketing, media. I mean, really, it's like being in school, but in a good way. Latrell said, your energy is not a waste here, and thank you for your personal time. I learn here every time I come here. Keep it flowing. Thank you so much, Latrell. We appreciate you just taking the time, you guys, and coming in every morning. So you know how we do. We'll be back, or I will be back tomorrow. We are actually implementing a new show. It's in development. We're like testing it out. We're beta testing it. We don't even have a name for it right now, but we kind of went on last night. We have two Muppets. Yes, we have two Muppets. One is named Beanie Boy, and at 4 or 5 o'clock EST today, we're going to reveal the girl name to you. Okay. And it is all in fun. It is all in fun. It's like grown people Muppets. Okay. This ain't really the Muppets for no kids. This ain't about no educational stuff for the children. This is clearly just something to make you laugh, um, to talk, to make you be able to use your imagination. It's really adults Muppets, right? It's kids. The Muppet is look like kids, but it's in an adult way. You gotta watch it. We did an impromptu last night, and it's basically we created it for the adults. Okay, this is our way of de-stressing. Okay, now we get a little out there a little bit now. So if you a little sensitive, that might not be for you. But we do a little bit of everything from singing to dancing to if people come in and they being negative, we'll haggle them just like on a comedy show. But it's all in good fun, good spirit, laughter to make you guys laugh because we realize the time that we're living in where we are so hyper stressed out with just what's going on in the government, what's going on in life, what's going on in your business, whatever the case may be. And we bring in these Muppets in order because we used to do this for when we were streaming on a worldwide radio show, and they used to stream us on iHeart back in the day. This was way back in the day. and we used to do the Muppets. We had our own version of the Muppets, right? And so people who came from our past about 5, 7, 8 years ago, they said, when y'all gonna bring the Muppets back? You know, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this audience is ready for the Muppet because, it could get a little, a little something, something. I don't know if they ready for it, And they was like, please bring it back. So we're testing it out now, bringing it back. And it's in development phase. It's in beta. So it's not super polished at all. You're seeing us building it from the ground up, and we're doing that intentionally so you can see how it looks when you just starting, and you're starting from the bare you starting from zeros. You starting up. You may not have all the fancy equipment, the clothes. We do have the fancy equipment, but we want to show you how you can start. If you had the desire to do what we're doing, you could start it today if you wanted to. The reason why we do our processes and the things that we do the way that we do it, because we want you to see that you can do it too, if that's what you want to do. You don't have to have everything perfect in order to start. You just need to start. And it will get better over time. You'll see some of us, our little bloopers messing up. You can see some of us going in the camera in and out. You know, we did it on purpose. We want you to see. You just need to show up. So many people loved it. Just last night, it got over 1,200 views. It's adult Muppet comedy. Fun, okay? Yeah, it's just fun. Sometimes we go a little left, but then we come a little right, then we go in the middle. But it's just to make you laugh, okay? Um, so Latrell said, my first time listening, I enjoyed. Thank you, thank you. Miss A says, I have a Muppet character I made for my videos called Archie. Well, then one day we need to bring Archie with Bernie Boy, no, Beanie Boy. And we're gonna introduce the name of the girl Muppet tonight. I mean, it's gonna be either we coming on 4 p.m. EST or we coming on 5 p.m. EST. He said maybe he'll have to do a reaction video. Yeah. Listen, you're gonna have to create a video or something, Mr. H, so that we can see it. Because listen, people need some laughter. We have found that laughter is the best medicine, okay? And it's free at the end of the day. So that's why we're bringing it back, such as a time like this, so that people can laugh. Because laughing actually helps de-stress your entire body, including your brain. And laughter actually can help with because stress can actually cause other problems, including stroke, heart attack, all kind of things when it's consistently overrun. But laughter breaks that process up. It puts that serotonin inside of you, that good feeling chemical in your brain that makes you happy. And so the Muppets is just all about making you laugh. Don't come in being too sensitive, because sometimes we'll go in. We'll go in on some of the people. So if they come in on us, we goes in. We goes in, but not we it's completely no cursing. We do not curse in regards to whatever we do. It's just clean, comedic, funny, down to earth, to make adults laugh through the use of Muppets. That's only what it is. And last night, everybody loved it. So even though it wasn't perfect, it didn't look good all the time, but they loved it, all right? Because they came and we got a lot of feedback from people texting us and everything like that, saying how it was so good. So we'll be back this afternoon. So you guys have a great, amazing rest of the day. Remember, if no one told you today that you matter, that you are worthy, that you are loved, I'm here to tell you I'm telling you, you worthy and you are loved. And I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of CTR Media Network, either by being a member of our membership program or by being a member of our virtual audience, in which we call our CTR riders, because y'all ride with us hard and we love you for it and we appreciate you. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and y'all can tune in to the Muppets and any of all of our podcasting shows that's streaming throughout the day, because we have streamers every single day that's streaming on social media. Make sure to just hop on there live and just say hello, hashtag live, hashtag replay. whatever the case may be. You don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to, but just show your love to the podcasters and the content creators as well. And it may be something in the episode that you've been looking for, the information, and I'm pretty sure you will, and you'll be able to benefit from it. For those of you who want to start a podcast from scratch and you want to use Spotify, I actually created a video where I'm showing you step by step for free, real time, how to start your podcast. No excuses. It's in my number one best-selling book, but God moved me just to give that for you for free. Okay. So you can go and watch it on our app. Yeah, you can go watch it on our app. It's up under the events and webinars TV channel. You can watch it for free. You can literally start your podcast today if that's on your heart of hearts to do. And that is our way of showing that we care, that we love you, and that you matter to us. On that note, you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. And thank you for being a part of CTR Media Network. I'm your host, Dr. TNJ Ramsey for Morning Motivation. And we love when you comment and engage with us. And I'll talk to you on tomorrow. All right, I'm gone. Talk to you later. Bye.
Dreams do come true. I am showering on Netflix.
What I wish I knew when I started podcasting: how to get an awesome website in minutes. No technical knowledge, no problem. Podpage is designed for podcasters, not developers. Build a professional website in minutes, no coding required. Focus on your podcast, not your website. Join over 30,000 podcasters who trust Podpage to showcase their shows. It's easy, it works, it's made for you. Visit CTR Media Network and scan the QR code to get started now. Podpage, build it, love it, share it.